Hello and welcome to Metro TV's Community Watch with me, Gabriel Ni Obodai Atopra Atunam Togbo Ashonkwa Osono. And today I'm coming your way from Osu. I am at the entrance of the Osu Market. Across from here is the Osu Night Market. It's very popular here in Accra. Traders at this market have a concern. They lament invasion of their market by Kayayei, Headporters for that matter. I have with me here some of the concerned traders to share their issues with us. So please relax as I engage them. Later on in this program, we shall be meeting some of these Kayayei or Headporters. So I have with me here one of the concerned traders. Hello and welcome to Metro TV's Community Watch.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Your name?
Please, my name is Eunice Lati. If I may start, I think this thing started 3 years ago. I have a shop here. I sell weave-ons. I was told one of the Kayayei, the leader of the Kayayei group, that's an old lady. She used to sit beside where this woman is selling, and so they followed her to this place. I think when we came here, when I came back, things were very rough. You will see you are selling and they will be having their mats here, sleeping on it, whilst you have come to open your shop to sell. And so that was costing us business. Business was not going on as it's supposed to go on. You will see today we have few people here. Tomorrow, 4 will come and join. That's how they've been coming, and now we have them bunch of. We don't even know what to say. And sometimes when they are doing the thing and you are complaining, that's what they are doing. Whilst you have opened your shop and you are selling, and they are sleeping, it's like they are sleeping on the things you are selling. That's when you come to our this thing, like mokohoni. It's like you are sleeping on what I'm selling. You have gone to your work, you've done your work, and you have come to sleep on mine. So it means mine is not going on as it's supposed to go on. And so when you don't know and you talk, this Kayayei, they will fight with you. They will insult you. I'm the only person they have not done that with. But all my colleagues, workers here, they have been insulting them. 3 years ago, I've been reporting to Gashon. He told me we should relax. After the elections, they will do something about it. After the election, when I called him, he will say, oh, we will come. We are working on it. The task force will come. This and that. This is what he has been saying all the time. And it's like, I don't know what the authorities are doing about it. We've reported to the Queen Mother, we've reported to Gashon, and Gashon was the one who gave us this place to put our containers there. So I'm thinking if we have any issue or any problem, Gashon is the best person to come and address it for us. But it's like he's not doing anything about it. That is how I may put it. And so we are pleading with the authorities to come to our aid. They are not doing any business here in the market. They only sleep here. They are only here sleeping and doing nothing. They don't do anything. Even some.
So there is an old man passing by and then adding a word saying they don't sweep. Please come over.
Immigration should come. Immigration.
Look towards the camera and talk to audience.
The immigration should come in, and this should be repatriated. I stay in Morovia. I stay in Cote d'Ivoire. I stay in Nigeria. What is happening in this market? I don't know which people are collecting tolls.
What about a situation here that
it is very appalling? They should be sacked from the market. I wanted to go to the municipality. Yes. So they showed me that the secretary where they come from. I will go to him. They should be sacked. What is wrong? Is it dangerous? They don't sweep here. They don't do anything. Please.
There is a lady passing by saying that, hey, Kenya Kwenaya ba yinye, meaning if you don't take care, they will come after you and beat you up.
I am called Mr. Nati, 73 years. I don't fear who.
But you don't think that they, may not be having somewhere to sleep, so they are just taking shelter here?
Please, this is not a buster. They should find somewhere to sleep. They don't sweep, they don't do anything. I have always been saying it. They go to the toilet, they leave it. Always I pass here. So please, it is a fact that this woman is saying that everybody knows me. I'm Mr. Nati.
Okay. Mr. Nati, thank you very much for speaking to Metro TV's Community Watch. This should tell you how concerning this issue really is painting yet another clearer picture of the situation here to you.
Go to toilets, you will see the toilets there. I mean, you will see somebody have gone to bath, and the person will come and remove all her dress, sit down and cream in front of your shop whilst you are having somebody breathing somebody's hair. It's like some of the customers, when they come, they complain that this environment is not something that they want, because some of our customers, maybe they are coming from maybe East Legon, Cantonment, and so they used to complain. They want us to come to their houses to come and do the hair for them. But when you have to go to their houses, then it means you have to close your shop. And that time you have closed your shop, it means you are not selling at that particular moment. And this thing we've complained to the authorities. They've not. So me, even I told the one who comes to collect receipts, money from us for. I told him I'm not paying any money again, because I don't know what the money is used for. Because if you are supposed to clean the market for us, you people have to make sure everything is in order. But if you cannot do it, and this place will be invaded with Kayayei, and they are doing something wrong, and when you talk about it, they will start to insult you. Some will say, I hire market, so be to me, pamu ye woha. Yes, some people say, yes, it's like we invited them here, we gave them money to come here, and this is what they have been saying. And anytime 4 will go, 10 will come. If 4 goes, 10 will come. And this is what we have been facing all the time. We've reported to the authorities, and it's like they are not doing anything about it.
I came here about 3.5 years ago. The time I came here, I saw only one Northerner here. If I come to work, this place is their bedroom. You stand here before you tell them you come to open your shop. Before they wake up and fold their things, pampers. You saw those things here. But here it be market, no be house.
So I have next to me another trader who will share her experience of the situation with us on Metro TV's Community Watch. Welcome. Your name?
Alice Menu.
Okay. Alice Menu. What's the situation for you too?
Me hairdresser was ba Kayayei for no omo hire adwon wa hakaka. Me basa mbe yu adwuma mu ye dede wa omo timi sekete wo. Bebi emi ye adwuma na me ba na me na omo kasa na omo didi matem. Nso me ya nod na ba me na omo firikrom ba kwa ba ya me kirecho omo se ya nyina ye tu kwan ba se ye be ye adwuma nto omo nso omo ye omo nyama ye na ya nso ye nye adwuma. Omo ba kwa outside ko ye adwuma wa outside ba omo ko ye adwuma ba na omo ba dada wa store ne eni ya wupa ma omo kora na omo didi watem. Bola mabe na omo sekete omo aye bibi me kwa kan na omo didi matam mo no hyehyɛ bi ade a me de ade esi omo ba na omo otewo na odidi kura na wa woro ne nsam edi agu nyama me so kwa kan na omo didi watam. Nti problem ye face wo sisi akura me ye obi tie wo se aha ye dede dodo nti ono okwa on ba bio. Nti problem ye face wo na omo bola omo didi eto omo pedede ye wo kwa kan pe omo be didi watam. Media da bia me face sa problem no wa me store na echi anu dia anya kora wo pa omotima akwhwe de wi a city.
She is a hairdresser here in the Osu Day Market and mentioned that the situation has become unbearable such that she started losing customers because this place is untidy. The customers are saying that they are not coming to patronize her service any longer, and not that they are not doing anything about the messy situation here. They've been paying, they've been working to ensure that this place becomes clean, but the headporters, as she's mentioned, makes this place untidy and cited this dry line you see, which she's been drying her towels, and that sometimes they've been coming to soil it, which for her isn't the best. And that she even comes from, she's a northerner, comes from the same area as these headporters. So from time to time, she's been advising them that they are out here down south in the capital city, Accra, for greener pastures to earn a living. But in so doing, you have to do so without infringing on the rights of others. But she feels that her compatriots are not doing so. And as a result, they are gradually becoming, in quotation marks, unwanted in this market. So that's her view shared with us right here on the program. So just relax now. From here, we are moving over to interact with the headporters. What do they also think about this situation? Are they being treated unfairly, or the traders have genuine concern?
They may know where you are.
Pacha mi ejo.
Da ha keke. Juma be na.
Adriani jo.
Adriani.
Pacha.
Adriani be.
Edoso.
So she was asking her of her identity, her name, when she came over here, or for how long she's been staying here, and what she does. She says she works at an eatery. So, Honorable, you've interacted with them briefly. You know the situation. We've interacted with some of the traders, and they say that even though you are aware of the situation, you haven't been able to arrest it, as in to ensure that the Kayayei are sent off.
We had 3 watchmen here. One of them got old and then he has to retire, so he went. And they were left with two. One of them also died, and sadly the assembly wasn't able to replace them, get us a replacement. So when about 15 of them came, the market women received them because they thought they could serve as security for them. And truly too, since they came, their wares, which keeps get missing, stopped. So they felt, they have gotten a solution to their problem.
So even though the assembly takes tolls from the market, the assembly failed the market women, the traders, such that when 2 of the security men, the watchmen, left, or for some reason they no longer couldn't render their service, the assembly couldn't assist them to have those watchmen replaced. And they sat happy about the fact that it was taking the presence of the Kayayei, the headporters, to bring effective security here, Honorable. This isn't something we should be happy about.
I agree with you. I mean, I really agree with you. But when we decide, or if we decide to focus on what the assembly should have done and what they haven't done, we may not have time to even discuss the matter at hand. And so I will prefer we focus on the issue of this Kayayei, because the challenges.
It's the beginning of finding solution to this problem. The fact that authorities who should have acted when this issue started perhaps stood unconcerned, and that's why we are where we are now. The Kole Klote Municipal Assembly, then part of AME. Okay.
So it started from when we were at the AME before Kole Klote came into being. So I came in and then had a discussion with them, told them, look, this number is getting increasing. The community is complaining, and when the community start complaining, I will have no other option than to get you out. Then they promised me they won't let it happen. Another time I came, I realized that it has gone up. So I warned them. I told them, look, I'm giving you 3 days. You have to pack out of this place. You won't believe it, Obodai. The same market women who were asking me, Honorable, get them out, let them leave. After I had reported, right in their presence, called the office and complained. That was when we were at AME. Complained for their eviction from the market. After I had left, they started calling me, pleading with me that I shouldn't let them go. They are pleading.
So I am inviting the traders, please come.
Before Christmas, I met their leadership and then asked them to submit the list of them who are here. I just want to have all their list so we can we can meet and then tell them what the decision that we are taking now. So that is what I'm waiting for now, for them to submit the list to me.
Do you need to get the list before you take any decision? You've seen how it's worrying or troubling the traders here, and you now want a list to. What would the list do?
The list is seriously. There are some who are trading, helping the market women here, and there are some who are just have become nuisance.
So do you need a list before you?
Yeah, I should know them. I don't know which of them are working with the traders here. You just heard one of them say she works at Eatery. I don't really know which of them. It is the same traders. It is the same traders who are engaging them in getting this thing done.
So I see two highlights. The fact that some of the traders apparently have been renting out their sheds to the headporters and making proceeds or earning some income out of it. So anytime an attempt is made to then make them vacate the facility, they'll sue their market, then they step in to plead on their behalf. And then the second key highlight is the fact that yes, the presence of the Kayayei here is providing security for the market, helping to avert theft within the market. So is this really the way forward? Is it appropriate? Is this proper that the assembly rents out a shed to a supposed trader, then the supposed trader vacates the shed and then rents it out to a head porter to be sleeping in the market, in the shed? Is that proper? And should the assembly as well watch on for the Kayayei, for the headporters to be responsible for security of the market? Honorable, please, you are welcome. That's the assembly man for the area. So I've highlighted two things. Is it proper for the headporters to be responsible for the security of the market? And two, is it appropriate for the traders to rent?
To both of them, I say no. The issue about rental of the shop came to my notice just today. I didn't know. I thought they just slept. You know, this market, the main market building, is virtually empty. I don't know whether you've been there before. It's been empty, and the assembly is seriously thinking of how to improve trading here. So as we speak now, we have designed. In fact, it is in our budget for this year to transform the market and then let the market be a bit vibrant now. So
as you are redesigning the market, what are you going to do? What are you doing to address this peculiar issue?
The development of the markets over there, I can tell you won't take more than 3 months. You will see it happening.
Hey, if this is a whole project by the assembly, but the development of the market is different from the presence of the Kayayei. So how do you address the subject for conversation? Is so you can see debates amongst the traders.
All of this will be getting of the past very soon because of the development of the.
What's the timeline?
Togo, I'm waiting for the list from the traders, which I think it won't take that long because I met them and asked them for this list before we went for break, the Xmas break. That should be 24th or something. So
it's already about 2 weeks. And it shouldn't take them about 2 weeks to list there are members or there are people who are settled in the market. So what are you doing about it? When are you meeting them out to usher those that you think that their presence isn't being helpful to the cause of doing business in the market? When, Honorable?
Mr. Togo, I'll get the list this week, and I'll do the needful.
If the person is working here, fine, you can come and work with the one you are working, but you are not supposed to sleep here, because if you sleep here, a lot of things goes on in the market, and you will see their boyfriends coming to them, sleeping with them in the market, which is not supposed to be so. So when we come and open our shops, nothing is going on. So please, if the assemblyman have promised, I think even when we were talking, there is this old man who just passed by, and he's saying that he wished we were here yesterday night, the way they were fighting with the watchman here, which is not right. So I hope what he has said, they will do it and do something about the situation for us, because it's not good at all.
Hello, welcome to Community Watch on Metro TV. What's your name? Your friend was saying?
My friend is Samira.
Samira. Okay, now how many? There been time now, Obaha?
Maybe I endure 1 week.
Endure 1 week. But what he say, binomo traders no more complaining if who are now down for what is
Maybe I am anti, sir.
Unti sir. But say see a net. Mum free ha mubeye den
by ye wa hano ye hu dan dia ye be high ewom enti na ye wa hasem ke hu dan wa kom si enko ke be kwa high dan no na ewom hase no dan bia kios bia ni o na ye be high ewom enti na ye wa market.
Okay, enti se si mum free ha mubeye den
and dear means me can this a movie paying phone.
Thank you very much. So she says that they are here to earn greener pastures, they are here to work, but it's very difficult to find a place of abode. They don't get places to rent in order to stay in. That's why they've been compelled to settle in a space like this. Many of them are coming from the northern part of the country. Let me try to get to some of the other persons to speak with. Hello. So I can see an elderly person here. One of them, let me speak to her. So you can see a gallon and then a bucket and also another bucket with sponge right in there. Ma'am, akwaba. Your friend me new bodai. Mpacho wonso your friend was saying.
Your friend Alima.
Your friend Alima. Thank you, sir. Would the year bon komo. Ma, you see, aha mutino. Mo worry ni amu ye juma wo ha. Na amu pese sebe ya mu be ko bibi fufuro. E de na wo kan fa we hu.
Ya be ko hin fa fufuro no ya tena ho.
Bachozi.
I fa na ya be ko.
Baby a mu be ko akohwehwe.
Yenye baby ya be ko.
So she says that they have nowhere else to go. But you see a hanunsu, mo ye a hapoto, mo worry. Mupra. So she says that they've been keeping this place clean, but the market.
No.
One of the executives is disputing that. Please come closer. Yeah. But she says they've been clean.
No. Please, I'm standing in front of this woman, telling the woman the truth that if she said they sweep here, they are lying. I want to ask most of them. Mbona I do tembe me ba me ka chem se mo mpra. Me kan me penu kware no. They make baller here. If you come to the baller, Chale, all the time the containers people are fighting with them. Unless I'm here before they will do what they must do. The only thing let me speak to you for them to hear it. Me buy me catch from say, I dare me pa omo honey say, me can be na mbo akan o. Omo sorry anopa. Omo pra. Ana me boa. Me catch from say, omo sorry anopa, omo pra. Second thing, omo nyama way they should hide it. Omo fancy is too plain. The third thing is, say obi be a container, they should not supposed to sleep in front of the container owner. It won't bring peace. But synchrophonica, they insult the persons.
Enti adienti na se openyimfo no mo ma wo advice na mo nye sa adienti na mo nye sa.
Some say me boa dey make kan say ni mo.
Ni aka ne oboa.
Mo kasa.
Oboa na.
Sure.
So they are saying what she's saying is true. But ma adienti a. Say si mo nye se na mo ayesa, ye si mo mpra, ye si mo mpra. Eni niama adienti a.
I say a prampa, if you are a pra, over prano, over corner, be my abedi de wanted. So when you walk, say a door so. And to wait me, I saw that prayer quage, my wabana, a BBC of fee. The other also saying you to the Biapran or been pray.
A trace a moon penny for a moon, moon to mean control, moon quadano, no more bibia, and for problem, mum. And to move by days.
They are Mukani at your vepra. Never see her.
I had your moon free her.
I feel young person be fraba. Maybe I ever quack a quine for to know. So I will hang in a age, Mansi. And person be free.
Okay. Thank you. So they have a difficulty, and there is some level of hesitation to live here, saying that they have nowhere else to go. Not in a defiant way, but the fact that from what she's saying, there isn't an alternative for them. But I am sure that there are authorities watching, Ministry for Local Government and Rural Development watching, the Municipal Chief Executive for Koli Klote, and then other relevant organizations are also watching. How do we institute measures to ensure that the urban poor, like the Kayayei, like the Headporters, are well catered for? And also, how are the needs of traders like those of the Osu market are also attended to, such that the Headporters wouldn't also disturb the work that they do? We all can engage to ensure that we address this concern amicably. Having spoken to them, having heard from the traders and also the assemblyman, let's now head to Nkrumah Circle, where the office of the Municipal Chief Executive is, to then meet him to look at the possible way forward for this situation. Come along.
We've been dealing with the situation simply because the market in itself is not very vibrant at the moment. Initially, my understanding is that the market traders welcome their coming there initially, simply because they help them with moving things about, just like they do at the Central Business District. Something that is not readily available in Osu. But now they are there, and now they are a bit more than probably they would have liked. So now it's gotten to them and they want them out. But it's a process. The truth of the matter is that we have plans to rebuild the Osu market, and it's going to be sooner rather than later. So we are looking at it from the angle of, as soon as we are ready to hit the ground to start building, it will become very evident for everyone, including themselves. So it makes moving them on very easy. We've invited private investors to team up with us. We've had some positive responses, and then CODA is also looking at the possibility of partnering us for that place. We have started something, drawings, etc. So it won't be long. It's not something that is very, should I say, it's not something that people tend to understand the assemblies when we are having to move people on, because people tend to say some of them are single parent, etc. So the way we are going with human face and also looking at our plans for rebuilding the place.
What action is your outfit taking on that very issue as we await for the project to eventually come to fore to find a permanent solution?
So the Kayayei, the problem is a huge one, and I'm not belittling it at all or ignoring it. I'm just saying that basically that is not the only market that situation is there, and it's a social problem that we have. The migration from the certain parts of the country to Accra, and specifically to the central business district. We are not able to stop vehicles conveying people from other parts of the country. For people that are seeking greener pastures to come and, just make ends meet to look after themselves and their families, etc. So yes, sensitization is going on, but I believe if you move them, for example, if we are to move them from Tama Station, for example, maybe they may all end up in Osu. If you move them from Osu, they may end up at Tama Station or elsewhere. We believe the government program to create factories in all districts, and also the push for agriculture, the various programs that the government is trying to get Ghanaians to subscribe to will all help.
As of now, the assembly is not in a position to then make them leave the Osu market from your submission. So they can be there, they should be there till the project that you've mentioned takes off and becomes operational.
So we are not giving them the green light to be there. Just like places like Tama Station, Tudu, and the rest. And they are even more at Tudu and Tama Station than Osu, the Osu market. The thing is, you pull down their structures, they put new ones up. It is difficult. But our brothers and sisters, and we want to move them on, but we are also putting a human face to the whole thing and making sure that gradually we'll get to where we want to get to, and then they would have probably been able to save some money, rented places, etc., and moved on.
Thanks to Honorable Ni Ajay Tawia, the Municipal Chief Executive for the Korle Klottey Municipality, and he's explained issues to you. Hopefully this challenge is addressed so it becomes a win-win for all. Thanks for watching this edition of Community Watch on Metro TV, brought to you by Gabriel Ni Obodai Togbo Ashon. Thanks to Joshua Tawia, Dom Rosemary Koko Anyigba, and Nibi Oforikwe for facilitating this interview between us and then the Honorable MC. If you have a peculiar issue within your community, please extend a hand to invite us over to highlight it so that collectively we can make our society a better place to be. Thanks for watching.